Hi, Laura Roselli here. It is March 2021, and today I want to talk to you about vaccines. Traditional vaccines, as well as novel approaches to creating a vaccine, as we have seen against COVID. Now, if we're thinking about diseases that are caused by viruses, like COVID-19 is, then what we used to do in the past is we would take the virus itself, so the virus that causes polio or measles and mumps, and that virus, which is simply proteins on the outside of the virus as well as some genetic material inside, that virus would be changed in the lab. It would be killed or attenuated so that you could then inject it into the patient, and the immune system would respond to this attenuated or killed version of the virus, and antibodies would be created. The immune system would develop a memory for that virus. The difference now is that in the case of Moderna and Pfizer and the J&J COVID-19 vaccines, we're not putting the entire virus in at all. What we're doing is just going inside the virus and pulling out part of the RNA or the genetic material. And specifically, the part that they're pulling out is the mRNA that is the recipe for making these orange proteins on the outside, which are called spike proteins. When your immune system sees SARS coronavirus 2, it responds to these orange proteins. So this very novel approach that Pfizer and Moderna have used is that they take out the RNA that is going to tell your cell how to make this orange protein, and they encapsulate it in a fatty kind of balloon, and that's what the vaccine is. It's the recipe for making the spike protein that's been encased in this fatty membrane. When your body sees this RNA and your cells see this RNA, they know how to read this recipe, and then your body makes this spike protein. Once your body makes the spike protein, your immune system can see it and responds to it. That's both what Pfizer and Moderna have done. Now, J&J have taken a slightly different approach, and instead of using the RNA from the virus, they're actually using DNA. It's a different version, different language, but the same idea. It's a recipe to make a spike protein. So now what they do is they give your cells this DNA. Your cell will read the DNA, it'll make the RNA, and then make the spike protein. But they deliver it in a slightly different way. What they've done is, instead of using that fatty balloon type of thing, they're using a virus to help deliver this, but not coronavirus. It is an adenovirus, and it's not like any virus that might infect you. It's not going to make you sick. This has been completely manipulated inside the lab. So what they have done is they've taken really just the shell of this adenovirus, and they'll put in the DNA for the spike protein, right? Kind of works like that. And this now is injected into the patient. This is what the vaccine is made of. As I said, this is not ever going to make you sick. This virus is really just the outside, and it's helping your cell to receive the DNA so that it can make the spike protein. I hope this helps. And next time we're going to talk about coronavirus variants. Take care.